Joined by Carroll LaHaye, the head coach of Randolph-Macon College women's basketball. They were picked number 5 in this year's preseason poll. Coach, talk to us a little bit about your team coming into this year. You have a few players to replace, but you also return an all-conference performer in Sarah Parsons. Tell me a little bit about how the team looks so far.
Well, you're right, JJ. We have some major players to replace. We lost actually like 42 points out of our scoring. So trying to find out who the players are going to be to step up and take those roles is going to be pretty challenging for us. We've had some good practices and not so good practices. Sarah Parsons has yet to practice with us because you may know she broke her ankle this summer and she's recovering from that injury, and so we're not sure whether she's going to be back until the first of the year even. So we're looking for, from all of our new players, from our returning players, who's going to step up and pick up the loss that we have of 4 key players from last year's team with Taylor Wazorek, Maggie Roy, Jill Acey, and Molly Brown.
Transition seems to be a little bit of a theme for the conference this year, and we'll talk a little bit on a conference-wide in a minute. But talk a little bit about the transition with your program, with having so many players to replace. What is the process that you go through in evaluating what you need to do?
Well, it's almost like starting over for us. You know, we really take a lot of pride in our recruiting and building our program, and you know, you'd like to know and believe from year to year that you've built a foundation, and I still believe that foundation is there. But with 5 new players, you're just hoping that they can attach on to the current building blocks and keep on going. I think being picked 5 in the conference preseason poll is really generous from my colleagues. So pretty excited about that challenge, and I hope our team will rise to meet that challenge.
Speaking of that challenge, with so many players gone that would normally be returning players, you're going to be asking a lot of those newcomers early this year. What are some of the names we could hear that are coming from that newcoming class?
Well, as I mentioned, we're pretty excited about those new players joining our returning cast. But we have a local product out of Beaver Dam, Virginia, local Patrick Henry High School, Katie Anderson. So hopefully you'll be hearing a lot about her, as well as Hannah Livermon from Powhatan High School, another local girl. And then we have a young lady from Fairfax, Virginia, and Flint Hill Prep, Nicole Freeman. And we have Karjay Hester out of Cape Henry Collegiate, and she's a point guard. And then we have another post player from Amelia Academy, Lauren Bugdavine.
Speaking of transition with the conference, 12th team in the league now with Shenandoah University coming into the league, and now going from a 20-game balanced schedule to a 16-game unbalanced, and the tournament going from 8 teams qualify to the quarterfinals to all 12 teams, and they qualify for the first round except the 4 teams go to Salem right away. Talk a little bit about your impressions on that change and what you expect for it this season.
Well, it's gonna be very different, obviously. And I'm excited that all 12 teams are going to be considered for tournament. And, you know, it's going to be something new for all of us. And I really don't have an opinion other than I'm excited about it to wait to see and experience it this first year. But I think from top to bottom, I know we have to do a preseason poll. And I looked at some of those rankings and I'm thinking, whoa, how did that team get way down there? Because in my opinion, with some of the returning players throughout the conference, I mean, the rankings are just that. It'll be interesting to see at the end of the season where everybody finishes, because I think there are some very, very strong teams.
Well, Coach, we look forward to seeing you and the Yellow Jackets on the court this season. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much.